into your heart.
Leanne Rhymes, Can't Fight the Moonlight. It's Kiss 92 9:15. And as always, we have our date coach from lunch, actually, Kydon Ting.
Hello.
Morning,
Good morning,
Kydon.
everyone.
Yeah, so today I hear your topic is about getting the guy to go steady, is it?
Yes. How do you get the guy to ask you to be their girlfriend?
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
mean, do
so I
people
don't-
still ask, or is it like it's understood?
Well, as a date coach, I always encourage my girls to make the guy at least say it or ask it.
Because you
Other-
want a proper commitment, right?
Yes, exactly.
And then once he said it, he's committed.
Yes, it actually makes a difference.
Yeah, for sure.
For the
but-
guys as well?
Yes,
like
for the
you guys?
because you
Okay.
actually make that commitment down.
Yeah.
And again, I think the whole, let's date casual is more in the 20s.
Right.
But when they reach like early 30s, mid 30s, they both know that it's pretty serious.
It's
Yeah.
not a game anymore for them,
Yes,
right?
yes,
they want to
yes.
know that it will lead somewhere.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
So that's where I'm coming from.
All right.
Okay, so the first thing that's most important is choose the right guy.
Right.
And why I say this, right? A lot of girls come to me and they say they want to get this guy to be committed, but when I look at him, right, it's like he has a history of not committing.
Right.
He absolutely has no desire to settle down.
Yeah,
Right.
he's got a la-di-da attitude.
Yes, and I'm human being, and I'm if I can like cast a spell and make him commit, but I cannot.
Right. He's like Peter Pan.
Yes,
Forever young.
He will never grow up.
Playing the field.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
I envy those guys so much.
Do you really?
Yeah, I wish I could be one of those guys, but never mind.
Too late.
Yeah. No, but there are some men who are just not going to be tied down.
Exactly.
And women always think they can tie that guy down because they're special, and this time it's for real.
Yeah.
And you are not special.
Yeah.
And vice
Not to
versa
him.
as well.
You might be
You know?
special, but you're not special
Yes,
to him.
yes.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
You're not special to
I
him.
think for guys, it's always about timing, when they are ready to settle down, right? I mean, for guys more than girls. Like for girls, we might meet the right guy and we go, okay, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm ready to settle down because of the guy.
It's like,
but
whatever.
for guys, it has to be like, I feel like settling down. Even if it's the wrong girl, I feel like settling down. Okay, more or
Yeah.
less, will do.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly
Right.
correct. That is exactly
why
correct.
are men so dumb? I mean, seriously, I have to ask, why are men so dumb? Because you let the good one go, right? It shouldn't be about where the timing. It really should be about the person.
Yeah.
When the right person comes along, you grab her. You don't let her go because she only comes around once.
Maddie, wow.
We get that.
Wow.
We get that.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
She's heavily invested in this conversation.
I didn't put you on the spot, Kydon. All right. Maybe that's another topic.
Is there
for another
something
day.
you want to? Is there a certain experience you want to tell us about, Maddie?
No,
some-
not at all.
Okay.
Yes, but I totally agree.
You do, right?
Yes, for guys, timing is because like we have our careers, and then we want to get some girlfriends,
Yeah.
and we want to play. And if it's not the right time, it's not the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why, like,
Because for men, I feel your identity is always tied to your career.
Yeah.
it is.
Many times, for women, it's like, it's all about finding love.
Right.
That one true love.
Yeah.
And therefore
Well,
the priorities.
thanks for
I
breaking
suppose.
down the human sexes into their most basic stereotypes, Maddie.
But there's truth to
There's
it.
truth in
like
it,
we're
yes.
talking
There is
like
truth.
80 to 90% truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So pick the
I've
right
been
guy.
there. I've dated quite a bit. Okay.
That's an understatement.
All right, Kydon. What
Yes.
else?
Okay, so after that, what you need to do is to be upfront and tell him that you expect a relationship.
Right.
Alright, I think that's and this telling, right? It's the key to unlocking whether this guy is a guy who will settle down or not.
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of girls like to weasel their way through. They like to cheat their way, or they just like to hide their real intentions.
Right.
because
Yeah.
They're afraid that the guy will go away.
Right.
And
But
I
we
need to tell
shouldn't. It's
them-
better to know now,
Yes,
right?
correct.
Instead
It's
of
always
spending
better to know today
2,
than
3
2 years later.
And then
sure.
he's like, oh no, I never thought about getting married.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
thought we were
Yeah,
just
like, you never mention it.
going
Yeah.
along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the key thing about this is that you need to just tell them what you expect and not ask them for it.
Can I say something kind? Because I was involved in a relationship for a long time with the girl, and I guess you could say I strung her along for a long time because I was too. I didn't want to hurt her, or you know what I mean.
Jason
When
Johnson.
but I knew it probably wouldn't last forever because
Yeah.
we
She
weren't
was
that-
just not the one for you.
Yeah,
right?
we weren't.
You just knew it.
We weren't compatible. We fought all the time, but I didn't have the guts to break up. The thing is, she made it really hard for me to break up because I tried to break up with her a couple times, and she just would keep calling, come back, and then I'd finally give in. But what I want to say, girls, if a guy won't commit to you, please make it easier for him to break up. You know what I'm saying? because if you're clinging onto him and you've got your nails like buried into his flesh,
Like even guys sometimes find
Yeah.
it hard to tell the girl, right?
yeah, but he might be wanting to break up with you. If he wants to break up with you, honestly, Kydon, just let him break up with
Yes,
you, right?
of course.
And if he's tried to break up with you and then all this, just let it go, right? Let it
Yes.
go.
And
let
look
it
for
go. Because I caused this woman a lot of pain. We were
Yeah.
together like 7
But
years.
she didn't help as well.
She didn't help because
Yeah.
she kept making it so hard.
So let's just say, all right, if we go back all those years and she had said, Jason, I'm not a play around kind of girl.
Yeah.
I really believe in love. I believe in marriage, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yep,
one of those
Yes.
conversations. It can
Yes.
be casual, but to say that I really believe in the kind of love that my parents have,
Yeah.
or don't have, whichever way.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I believe in that. And then just leave it, right? Do I leave it?
So
Do I
tell
just leave
him
it?
that I do want to settle down and get married and have
Yeah.
like an exclusive relationship.
Yeah.
And then the guy has to decide.
And be
Yep.
honest.
Yes.
And the girl can't. The thing is, though, if it was with that girl I was going out with and she'd said that, I'd know it was a trap. And then if I said, okay, thank you, Lord, let's break up, then she would have stabbed me. So don't just use it to play games, Be
Yeah.
serious.
Yes,
Yeah,
be
yeah.
honest and
Be
serious. I
honest.
think that's the key, the
Yeah.
crux of this conversation.
Okay, well, anyway, we're going to come back with more points on how to get your guy to commit to you. And we have with our
Oh,
date
yeah, that's
coach,
what we were
Kydon today.
talking about.
Yes, yes, that was the point. Do give us a text 971709020 if you have any questions at all.
Drumming my
9:25, we're with our date coach Kydon Tay, and on the line we have Kiss fan SL. Morning.
Hey, hi, morning, Maddie.
Hi.
Morning, Jason.
Morning, SL.
So nice
Hey,
to hear
morning,
from
Kydon.
you. Yeah,
Morning.
Hey,
Yeah, we really love to hear what's bothering you. Like you have a question, right, regarding dating?
yeah, for the question, I was hoping that Kydon could actually help to enlighten.
Sure.
So, yeah, I'm just wondering, how would a guy really know? It's like, a girl is ready for a steady relationship, It's always like the girl's wondering, how guys are feeling. So, it's like, how about the other way around?
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're wondering whether the girl is ready for a steady relationship.
Yeah, it's like, assuming let's say, if you have actually gone out with her for a while,
Yep.
and, you kind of like her, and, so the feel is kind of right, but then again, how would you exactly know when it's the appropriate time to kind of like pop the question?
If she's 20 or 20 something, she's not. Just had to add that. Okay, go on.
Okay,
Okay.
one of the standard things I always tell guys is assume that she is. Assume that she is. Assume that she told you, hey, SL, I want a boyfriend, a steady boyfriend to get married now. And then act on that.
Yeah.
And when you
Okay.
act like that, if she doesn't want it, she will refuse and she will reject you.
Right.
But
Right.
but I can see where SL is coming from, right? SL, obviously you're trying to avoid the rejection so that you can read her well enough before you ask her, and then you won't get rejected, right?
Exactly, Maddie, exactly.
But what Kydon is saying is that as a man, you shouldn't be acting like that. You should just assume that the girl is head over heels for you and act accordingly.
Yes.
And if she doesn't, that's her problem.
Okay, the reason why I say that is because when you act and you decide on her behalf,
Yeah.
it actually ups the attraction factor.
Because you're more a man.
Yes, it actually makes her more attractive.
I know
to
what
you.
you're saying.
You want to hear from a woman, SL?
Yeah, please.
What they're saying is exactly right.
Yeah.
I've actually had guys, right, go after me, and I look at him, I'm like, no freaking way, never ever,
Yeah.
right? But he was just
Okay.
so confident, for as far as he was concerned, it's like, oh no, we're gonna make it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh no, we're right for each other.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's gonna happen. And eventually I fell head over heels.
Yeah.
So it's, when it comes to men, like we do like men to be, we're not talking like possessive or crazy control, but we're talking
Right.
like, just confident. A confident, secure man is so attractive.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
Kydon definitely has a point there. Act like she wants you. Act like she wants you to be her man and the only man.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I will take that into mind. But can I just pop another quick question? If
Sure.
that's time. Yeah. Okay. So, how many times? Would a guy need to actually go out with a girl before? It's actually deemed appropriate to kind of like pop the question. In that sense.
How old are you?
35.
30 plus. About 4 times? 4 to 7 times? That's more than
Okay.
enough. Yep.
Okay,
But
in order
that's
to know
really
when-
a very wide gauge. It's a very general gauge. Sometimes, like I've seen couples first date they got together.
Yeah.
Yep. So if you
wow.
feel that if you based on your feelings, if you think that it's right, go for it. And if you are wrong, then you learn from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you calibrate yourself so that the next time when you face the same situation, you say, "Oh, the last time I was wrong, and then maybe this time, I need to work on it." Yeah. But if you feel that it is right, go for it. Go and hold her hand,
Yeah.
kiss her, and,
Yeah.
and just tell her, make her yours. And
Okay.
that in itself, right, is attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
very,
right.
very
That's really
attractive.
bold.
Yeah. Don't ask, can I hold your hand?
Yeah,
Please.
just
I
go
mean,
and
really, really.
hold. Yeah.
For girls, we really like the guy to take charge and just grab the hand, you know.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't like it or she's not ready or whatever, you will know. Just learn to read the signs, be sensitive,
Yeah.
be gentlemanly, and you'll be able to read the signs. But one way of thinking about it is it's better to know now than later. So don't see of it as rejection.
Yeah.
It's just I'd rather know than not know, because when you are left hanging is worse than knowing and being rejected.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you can move on
I
to the
agree.
next
Yeah, you
one.
can
Yeah.
find-
Move on to the next one.
There's plenty of fish in the
hope-
sea.
Okay, I totally agree. Thanks, guys. Thanks
Hey,
a lot.
no
All right.
problem. All the best, man. She's a lucky girl.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope she knows that. And Kydon, you will be back again next week to answer more questions?
Yes, I will.
Okay, that's great. If you have any questions or topics that you want Kydon, our date coach, to answer, drop us an email, breakfast@kiss92.sg.